Imagine waking up one morning, checking your bank account and finding it closed. No warning letter, no phone call, just gone. Your Social Security direct deposit is scheduled to hit in 4 days. Your electric bill auto pays from that account on Friday. And right now, you cannot get in. This is not a hypothetical. This is happening to seniors across the country right now. And the banks doing it are not legally required to give you a reason. What I am going to show you today is something most people do not find out about until it is already too late. Stay with me, because the part most people miss is not the warning signs. It is what you do before anything goes wrong. And that is exactly where we are headed. If you are not subscribed to USA Benefits Watch, hit that subscribe button right now and turn on the bell. We cover Social Security rules, Medicare changes and government benefit programs the week they happen, in plain English with no filler. The people who subscribe find out in time. The people who do not often find out too late. Subscribe now and we will make sure you are always in the first group.
Let's get into it. Banks in the United States have the legal right to close any account at any time for almost any reason. This is not new, but the rate at which it is happening has increased sharply over the past 2 years. There is a term for it: debanking. It means a bank terminates your account relationship with little notice and no explanation required. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the CFPB, and the Office of the Comptroller of the Currency, the OCC, have both reported a significant rise in account closure complaints in 2024 and into 2025. Seniors on fixed incomes are showing up in those numbers at a disproportionate rate. Here is what most people do not know. Banks are required to give you 30 days notice before closing your account in most situations. But if they suspect fraud or suspicious activity, they can close it immediately and freeze your funds while they investigate. That investigation can take weeks. During that time, your money is locked. You cannot pay bills with it. You cannot redirect your direct deposit in time. For someone on a fixed income with one primary account, that is not an inconvenience. That is a financial emergency.
The fourth reason is account inactivity. Savings accounts or secondary accounts that you opened years ago and rarely touch can be closed after 12 to 24 months of inactivity, sometimes with dormancy fees charged before they do it. Now, before the warning signs and action steps, understand the real stakes. The average Social Security retirement benefit in 2026 is approximately $1,900 per month. If your account is closed and your direct deposit hits it, that money gets returned to the Social Security Administration. Reissuing it takes 7 to 10 business days. During that time, your rent may be late, your prescriptions may not go through, your utilities may flag your account. All of that because a bank algorithm decided your account looked unusual. That is what we are protecting you from today. And here's the thing, none of this is your fault. You did not make an error. You did not violate any law. An automated system made a decision about your account in seconds with no human review, and the burden falls entirely on you to sort it out. That is the reality of how modern banking works, and that is exactly why the 5 steps at the end of this video are not optional. They are necessary.
Now, let's talk about who is most at risk and why. The first reason is deposit pattern changes. Banks use automated systems that monitor every account around the clock. If your account has run the same pattern for years and that pattern suddenly changes, a large deposit from an inheritance, a wire from a family member, a spike in cash withdrawals, the system flags it. The algorithm does not know your circumstances. It only knows something changed, and that flag can freeze your account within days. The second reason is low account balances. Banks make money from customers who carry higher balances and use credit products. Accounts with low balances and minimal activity are increasingly being classified as unprofitable and closed at a higher rate than they were 5 years ago. You are not doing anything wrong, but from the bank's perspective, you are not generating enough revenue to keep. The third reason is third-party transfers. Seniors who receive money from family through apps like Zelle, Venmo or Cash App, especially irregular amounts, can trigger fraud monitoring. The bank does not know your granddaughter sent you $250 for your birthday. Their system sees an inbound transfer from an unverified source that does not match your normal pattern. One flag like that can put your account under review.
Now, here is where I need you to stay with me, because what comes next is the part that most videos about this topic skip entirely. Anyone can tell you that banks close accounts. What I am going to give you right now are the exact signals to watch for before it happens and the exact steps to take so you are never caught off guard. This is the actionable part. This is why you are still watching. Here are the 5 warning signs to watch for right now. Warning sign number 1. Your bank sends you a letter or secure message asking you to verify your identity or confirm account information. This is not always a scam. Call the number on the back of your debit card, not the number in the letter, and ask specifically what triggered the request. Warning sign number 2. Transactions start declining unexpectedly. If your debit card is declined or a recurring payment bounces and there is money in the account, your account may be under a temporary hold. This is one of the earliest signs something is wrong.
Warning sign number 3. You receive a notice about account terms changing. Buried inside those notices is sometimes language about the bank's right to close accounts at will. Read every piece of physical mail your bank sends you. Warning sign number 4. Your online access is restricted. If you cannot log in and resetting your password does not fix it, call the bank immediately. Restricted online access can be an early signal that your account has been placed under review. Warning sign number 5. Paper statements stop arriving without explanation. A change in your mailing status can sometimes indicate a change in your account status. If you have seen any of those 5 signs in the past 60 days, do not wait. And even if you haven't seen any of them, do not stop here. Because the 5 steps I'm about to give you work whether or not your account has been flagged. These are protective steps. You do them once and you are covered. Here is exactly what to do. 5 steps. Write these down.
Step 1. Open a backup account at a credit union or community bank today. This is the most important thing on this list. Credit unions are member-owned and non-profit. They are far less likely to close accounts without documented cause, and many have no minimum balance requirement. The NCUA insures your deposits up to $250,000, the same protection as the FDIC. Go to MyCreditUnion.gov to find one near you. This takes less than 30 minutes. Step 2. Split your Social Security direct deposit. Once you have a second account, contact the Social Security Administration and split your direct deposit between the 2 accounts, or move your full payment to the new account. You can do this at SSA.gov by calling 1-800-772-1213 or at your local Social Security office. Do not leave your entire monthly income at one institution. One automated flag and your whole month is frozen. Step 3. Download your last 12 months of bank statements right now. Save PDF copies to a USB drive, a printed folder, or email them to yourself. Once an account is closed, you cannot access those records through the bank. You will need them to dispute transactions, prove payment history, and reconstruct your finances.
Step 4. Know who to call if it happens. If a bank closes your account, federal law requires them to return your funds, but it can take weeks. File a complaint with the CFPB at consumerfinance.gov or 1-855-411-2372. For national banks, file with the OCC at helpwithmybank.gov. These complaints create a federal record and often accelerate resolution far faster than calling customer service. Step 5. Call your bank today and ask them to note your Social Security direct deposit status in your account file. Some banks require additional manual steps before closing an account that receives federal direct deposits. It is not a guarantee, but it may mean the difference between an automated closure and a human review that gives you time to respond.
Let's recap everything we just covered. Banks can close your account with little or no explanation, and the rate is rising. Seniors are disproportionately affected because of deposit pattern flags, low balances, third-party app transfers, and inactive accounts. If your account is frozen and your Social Security payment bounces back, reissuing it takes 7 to 10 business days, and your bills do not wait.
The 5 warning signs: identity verification requests from your bank, unexpected transaction declines, account terms change notices, restricted online access, and paper statements that stop arriving. The 5 steps to take this week: open a backup account at a credit union today, split your Social Security direct deposit, download 12 months of statements and save them somewhere you control. Save the CFPB and OCC contact numbers and call your bank to note your direct deposit status on file. 45 minutes this week. That is all this takes. Do it now, and a bank algorithm cannot put you in a financial emergency.
If this video helped you, subscribe to USA Benefits Watch and turn on the bell. Every week we cover the rules, the changes and the deadlines before they affect your check, your coverage or your account. And share this video right now with someone over 60 who has a checking account, your neighbour, your sibling, anyone you know on Social Security. They will not search for this on their own. But if you send it to them today, they will have the information before a problem ever starts. That is how this channel works. That is how people find out in time. We will see you in the next one.